Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're upstairs at the table like we normally do. We're gonna try something a little different though. We're gonna start putting out videos from my bench downstairs where I normally do all of my work and servicing guns. We're gonna start a line of videos that is going to help you become a more confident, better paintball player when it comes to managing your own gear. How to fix your guns, common problems that I see with equipment, how to fix tanks, loaders, all those things that we always get questions about. Hopefully these videos can help you solve your own problems and not be relying on someone else to do for you. So I'm trying to help you out, make you a more confident, better paintball player. So watch the videos. We're gonna upload all sorts of content. Thanks for watching, ansgear.com. All right, so we are looking at a Valken code today. A customer picked one of these up and then sent it back because they were saying that the air was not transferring to the bolt. So basically I'm doing two things with this gun. I'm just going to inspect it to make sure that it's okay for return, that it isn't used or scratched up or beat up or anything like that. Making a quick just once over of the gun to make sure that it's all right. It doesn't look used. The barrel doesn't have any paint in it. There's no paint in the gun at all. So it looks okay. But we're gonna take it apart, and well, we're not really gonna take it apart. We're just gonna look at it and kind of try to figure it out. So let's go ahead and turn it on. The eyes are functioning normally. Let's shut the eyes off. Solenoid is activating. Let's go ahead and put this on. There's no leaks, which is good. But it's not shooting. The bolt is only cycling maybe a quarter of the way into the breech, and nothing's coming out of there. So obviously the first thing I would do with a gun like this is I would change the battery, and I would check the settings on the board. It's the two easiest things to do without having to really get into the gun. So let's do both of those things. One thing I'm also going to do, this will give me an idea of what is going on with the gun itself, is if I take the note that I got says that the air isn't going into the bolt to shoot out the gun. But that's not always the case for guns like this. So I'm going to take the bolt assembly out, and then I'm going to gas it up and see what happens. Now, obviously, it should piss air out the back of it. If we were having an airflow issue up into the gun, maybe the regulator wasn't working properly, we'd have a very slight amount of air going in there because we do see the bolt moving, but it's just not cycling fully. So I'm gonna, we got lots of air coming up through the gun and out the back of the gun right here. So I know air is getting into the bolt. So I know my regulator is not the issue right here. So we can go ahead and put our bolt back in, lock that in place. We're going to check our battery just to make sure that it's not a battery issue. I'm going to take this off real quick so I can get that battery out of there. And there goes my telephone. Turn my ringer down for now. Let's see here. Good. I don't want to damage the inside of this or anything. I just want to get the battery out. Come on, you. There we go. There she is. Oh, that battery's good. Whoo! The old tongue test right there. That is a good battery. So the battery's not the issue. So I'm gonna put that back on there. And so now what I'm gonna do is check the settings. I know that on this particular gun, the dwell setting should be at, I believe it's 14. And so we're gonna check to see what the dwell is at. The customer might've gone in and did some adjustments to the board and accidentally, oh no, it's supposed to be at 15. I'm looking at the manual over on my computer right now. So the board should be set at 15 blinks. So either that's 15 milliseconds. Yes, it is. They do go by milliseconds and not by blinks on that one. So 15 milliseconds dwell time is the default setting. So we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna hold our trigger down and turn it on to go into programming mode. This tank isn't gonna leave me alone. All right, and then dwell is red. And I'm gonna hold the trigger down and we're gonna see it blink, and the number of blinks is the current setting on the board. So let's hold it down and then we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So our dwell time is at 7 milliseconds right now, which is half the time that they say the gun needs to function properly. So we're gonna reset this to 15 milliseconds and then try it out. So let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because our dwell setting should be at 15. So now we're gonna shut the gun down, turn it back on, turn our eyes off, and put our tank on. No leak still. Oh yeah. So from the standpoint that I see right here, the only thing that was wrong with this gun is the dwell setting was off. Now, I've never seen one come from factory with the dwell setting off, because then the gun wouldn't work at factory. But that's not to say it couldn't happen. So, anything's a possibility. You've seen as many things as I have. Anything is a possibility when it comes to guns like that. Rare, but again, plausible. So next thing we want to do is to make sure that our velocity is okay, because what could have happened in this gun is the customer wasn't getting the result that they were looking for, and so they started to increase pressure through the regulator to accommodate for the fact that the gun wasn't shooting. They're just like, well, I need more pressure, so let me see what's going on. So I'm gonna go grab my barrel and some reball, and then we'll shoot it and see what the velocity is. So I'll be right back. All right, so got my barrel, my chrono, some reball. This barrel on here. And again, reball is typically over, well, the reball I'm using, this is actual reball. So this is good quality reball. And typically this is about 20 FPS over what normal paint would be at the same pressure. So if this is shooting 300, then our paint would shoot about 280, roughly. Let's turn our eyes back on, make sure that this is good. We're gonna drop this in here. Someone's dancing around in front of me over there. So that's 310 right there. Let's do one more. See if I can get this over in front of you guys. You could actually see it shoot the ball out of there. Someone's walking by my chrono. I gotta wait a second. There they go. All right. That one was humming right there, 329. Let's do one more. So we might need to turn her down a little bit. Ready? Here we go. Let me turn it. You can see it right there. 331. So that's definitely come down a little bit. I'm gonna degas. I'm gonna put this in here. we're going to turn clockwise. We'll do about a half turn. We'll kind of see where we end up now. 305, so that's about 285 or so. 306. And one last one. 305 again. So right where we want to be. Only issue that I can see with this gun is that the board was changed. The settings were not correct on the board. And whether that was something that truly was factory out of the box, I can't say exactly on that. Not something that I would normally see, but again, anything's a possibility. So that, again, just goes into the rule of thumb of if your gun's doing funny things or it's a brand new gun, check your battery, check your reg pressure, check your board settings, and see if that solves the problem. See you in the next video.